I ain't got words to say, man. I ain't got words to say. Man, it's been kind of hard to come to terms with the news. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy one more time, the MC Tan Man. I done put down the mic. I thought after all the love I gave hip hop, at one point, the lack of love I was getting back, or the absence of love back from the people, combined with some recent feedback saying or indicating that my style is too old for the contemporary, and the contemporary is what makes money. I thought it was a good hobby when it lasted, but right now I got way too many more different priorities. Because you got to understand, money makes the world go round, money pay your bills. It's not the passion. It's the passion if it pays back. But I thought I'd never rock this hoodie that I got over 10 years ago, almost 11 years ago, from the UK, whilst I was at the University of Leeds. Whilst in the UK, I was essentially at the peak of my career, or peak of my recognition as an MC. I thought I would never address you, the YouTube audience, and everybody else listening worldwide or watching worldwide in the MC Tan Man persona again. Am I done with rapping completely? Probably. Probably. Unless I get some new, or get some more motivation and inspiration and a good incentive, probably. But this is not about that. I'm here to address my thoughts on the passing of what I call the alpha of alpha males in the hip hop industry, DMX. I just got done listening to one of his songs from the album It's Dark and Hell is Hot. The song is Damien, and this is one of the most intelligent, deep songs DMX ever made. My influence by DMX's influence on me was sometimes the aggression I used to bring in some of my previous songs. And that was DMX. He was in your face with everything. And that's one thing I learned, especially about communication. You have to lay it all out. If you leave too much to subtlety, a lot can be lost in miscommunication and the subsequent mistranslation of what something is supposed to mean. It was to the point where the only musical artist merchandise that I had back in the day was a DMX Rough Riders sleeveless hoodie. This was back in Abu Dhabi. And it's to a point where I had a very close friend, he's up in Canada right now, and he used to rock that all the time. There's another of my classmates, he broke his arm, and on his arm he wrote DMX. He had that much of an influence in a culture, in a country where everything you got was late and also was censored. So DMX, as the alpha of alpha males in hip hop, had a worldwide appeal. And this was before This was before Where the Hood At. This is right around Party Up in Here. His movie roles, loved watching him in his movie roles. He had some, man. And looking back at some of his documentaries, it was humbling to see that throughout his life, he always tried to rectify himself by finding religion. And yeah, he constantly relapsed, but constantly he tried to come back up again. Like that song Slippin'. To live is to suffer, but to survive, I'll just rephrase it. To live is to suffer, but to survive is to define the reason for your own suffering, is to explain your suffering. Not describe it, just justification of it. So, man, Darkman X, you will be so missed, man. You will be so missed. There hasn't been a DMX style energy before or ever since. The raw energy he brought to every performance, to a song, even the slightly slower songs, he brought sincerity to it. He brought that much sincerity to the point where 5 consecutive platinum albums, first 5 albums, all went platinum. You're gone too soon. Good sir, you're gone too soon, man. I was looking forward to a DMX comeback, man. For real. Look at hip hop that's going on right now. Real G's moving silence like lasagna. That is one of the stupidest lines I've ever heard on multiple levels, on a lyrical level and on a relevance level. Because real G's don't talk about lasagna when they're moving in silence. They don't talk about Italian cuisine. But yeah, rest in peace, good sir. Gone way too early. And my sincerest condolences to all the well-wishers, the fans, the Rough Riders, his family, everybody else who got impacted by this devastating news. It's your boy DMC Tan Man signing out. Rest in peace, DMX.